Design and copywriting are often seen as two separate worlds, with designers working on the visuals and copywriters focusing on the words. But what if I told you that the most successful copywriters understand that design is just as important as the words themselves? In fact, it's the powerful combination of both that can truly captivate an audience and, in turn, drive revenue. Visual impact, enhancing the power of your words. It's often said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. However, the relationship between visuals and words isn't clear in copywriting. There's a prevailing belief in the industry that design is secondary and that copy alone drives conversions. While it's true that words have the power to persuade, visuals can amplify that power tenfold. Design elements like layout, color, and imagery can make your copy unforgettable. Think about the last time you visited a website or saw an ad that stuck with you. It wasn't just the clever wording. The design played a crucial role in drawing your attention, evoking emotions, and guiding you toward taking action. Take a landing page, for example. The message will be complex if the page is cluttered, with fonts and colors competing for attention, no matter how good the copy is. Conversely, a clean, straightforward design can shine even the most basic copy. Contradicting the narrative words aren't everything. Here's where things get interesting. In the world of copywriting, there's a dominant narrative that words sell, and design is just an afterthought. But what if this is outdated advice? What if I told you that focusing solely on copy can limit your potential as a copywriter? Here's the reality. Attention spans are shrinking. People consume more content than ever and make split-second decisions based on visual cues. If your copy isn't presented in a way that's easy to digest, it's as good as invisible. In fact, many successful copywriters today are mastering the art of visual communication to enhance their work. They understand that the role of a copywriter isn't just to write excellent copy, it's to ensure that copy gets read. And often, design is the key to that. Readability, the art of making copy accessible. Now, let's talk about one of design's most important but often overlooked aspects: readability. You can have the most persuasive copy in the world, but if it's not easy to read, it won't matter. People won't engage. Design can make or break readability. Font size, line spacing, margins, and even color schemes all contribute to how easily someone can consume your content. Pairing strong copy with a clean, readable design creates an experience that pulls the reader in and keeps them hooked. Think of some of the most successful blogs and websites out there. Sites like Medium or Apple's product pages are known for their impeccable readability. They use plenty of white space, clean fonts, and structured layouts to make sure the focus is on the content. These elements work together to make the copy not only readable but enjoyable to read. Contradicting the narrative, skimmability over depth. The traditional school of thought in copywriting emphasizes depth. You've likely been told to craft detailed, in-depth narratives that take readers on a journey. But here's the reality. People don't read online. They skim. If you're writing blocks of unbroken text, you're losing readers. Today, your copy needs to be skimmable. This is where design becomes your best friend. Use headings, subheadings, bullet points, and visual breaks to guide readers through your content. Break up your copy with images and graphics that reinforce your message. Think of it this way: design doesn't just make your copy prettier, it makes it more functional. By making your content more accessible to skim, you increase the chances that people will stay long enough to absorb your message. Alignment with message, ensuring visuals and copy work together. One of the most critical aspects of design and copywriting is alignment. Your design and copy must work together to support the overall message. A disconnect between the two can confuse your audience and dilute the impact of your message. For example, imagine promoting a high-end luxury product with a website full of cartoonish fonts and playful colors. No matter how persuasive the copy is, the design will send the wrong signal, and potential customers will bounce. The design must reflect the message's tone, style, and personality. The best copywriters collaborate with designers to ensure every visual element reinforces the message. They consider how the layout, color scheme, and even typography can enhance the emotional tone of the copy. If your message is about urgency, use bold fonts and colors like red to evoke action. For trust and reliability, softer tones and clean lines can establish that feeling of security. Contradicting the narrative, Don't be afraid to break design rules. While design principles like alignment are crucial, feel free to challenge conventions when it makes sense. There's a widespread belief that design should always be clean, minimalist, and structured. But sometimes, breaking these rules can make your message stand out. Take ugly design as an example. Sometimes being deliberately unconventional, using bold, brash colors, oversized fonts, or chaotic layouts, can grab attention in a sea of polished, cookie-cutter designs. This approach won't work for every brand, but it can be a game changer in the proper context. Feel free to experiment with the design to test what works. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Sometimes breaking the mold will make your copy stand out in the market. A specific plan for success: actionable steps to master design-driven copywriting. If you're a copywriter and want to stand out in a crowded market, mastering the role of design in your work is critical. Let's walk through a step-by-step plan that will help you use these principles to attract high-paying clients and become a successful, wealthy copywriter. Learn basic design principles. You don't need to become a professional designer, but understanding design basics will set you apart from most copywriters. Study the fundamentals of color theory, typography, white space, and layout. Familiarize yourself with design tools like Canva or Figma to implement these principles in your work. Collaborate with designers. Stay calm if you're working on projects with a design team. Open up lines of communication with designers and work together to ensure your copy and the visuals are aligned. Show them drafts of your copy and ask how they plan to structure the design around it. This collaboration ensures that both the words and visuals reinforce the overall message. Optimize for readability and skimmability. When writing copy, always think about how the reader will experience it. Will they be able to skim the key points? Are your headlines engaging enough to draw them in? Use design elements like bullet points, numbered lists, and short paragraphs to make your content more digestible. Experiment with visual impact. If you're working on a personal project or marketing your services, play around with the design to see what captures your attention. Test different color schemes, layouts, and typography. A/B test your landing pages to see which designs generate more conversions. Build a portfolio that showcases design-driven copywriting. As you build your portfolio, emphasize your ability to integrate design with copy. Include screenshots of websites, landing pages, and ads where design enhanced your copy. Show potential clients that you understand the visual side of marketing and how to create a cohesive experience that leads to results. Market yourself as a full-service copywriter. Once you've mastered the basics of design, start marketing yourself as a copywriter who understands visual communication. Position yourself as a holistic marketer who can write high-converting copy and ensure it's presented in a way that gets noticed. This added value will allow you to charge higher rates and attract premium clients. Following this approach, you'll go beyond the traditional copywriter role and become a full-stack marketer. You'll create excellent copy and deliver an entire experience that draws customers in and drives action. With the right blend of design and copy, the path to wealth and success as a copywriter is wide open. Final thought: the new era of copywriting. The era of purely text-based copywriting is over. To stand out, you need to think visually. Mastering the integration of design and copy is what will set you apart from other writers. Embrace design, break a few rules, and watch as your words, backed by stunning visuals, turn into a powerful tool that drives sales and wealth.